24 millimeters is a well-known focal length. Because it is wider than 35 millimeters, it can add some additional context that 35 millimeters might crop out. So on a recent assignment with the Wall Street Journal, I was able to use my 24 millimeter lens in order to capture the photos for that assignment. Here's how you can use a 24 millimeter lens in your photography and video work. Hi, my name is Christopher Creese, and today we are taking a look at the 24 millimeter lens and how it can help you in your photography. One of the ways you can use a 24 millimeter lens is for establishing shots. Establishing shots add context to the story, it sets the tone of the story, and it gives an underpinning to what you're reading or what you're looking at visually. So in the case of the assignment that I was working on for the Wall Street Journal, there were about houses here in the Tulsa area, and so having that wide landscape capturing 24 millimeters, I was able to capture both the house, which was the subject, as well as the surrounding yard space, which kind of added context to how grand, how expansive these spaces were. So when setting up a story, you can use a 24 millimeter lens in order to get those shots that tell the wide scope of things, where you are, what's going on, and add context to your story even before you have your main subjects roll in. Because the lens isn't distorting as much at 24 millimeters like it would if you were on an ultra wide lens, say 12 millimeters, then it looks more natural to the eye and is a lot more pleasing. 24 millimeters is wide enough to usually capture a whole room in one shot, so it's very useful for just getting all the information in a single frame. And in the case of prime lenses, a 24 millimeter tends to open up a lot wider with its aperture. So that means that you can get easier interior shots without having to worry too much about looking for additional lighting and being able to use the natural lighting that is inside the space. In the story, I was able to do that, and so by using the wide aperture of the 24 millimeter prime that I shoot with, I got the ability to shoot inside, capture everything in one shot, and not have to worry about additional lighting and still maintain that everything was sharp and in focus. Let's talk about portrait photography for 24 millimeters. Because it is a wide lens, you can use it for things like portraits because it is wide enough to capture the subject as well as surrounding elements to add context. So in the case of the assignment that I was working on, I got both the homeowners and the home, and that kind of added an element to the story of this is how that person decorates their space, this is how this person takes care of their space, and here's how that person looks, and it just adds another dimension to the article and the story that you're trying to tell. So that's it. Those are 3 ways you can use a 24 millimeter lens. I hope that this was helpful to you. If it was, be sure to leave a comment below. If you want more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Substack and Discord. My name is Chris, and I will see you in the next one.